For like 100 years, the traditional bank, you know, the one with the marble floors and the serious looking desks, that's been the gold standard for trust, a fortress for your money. But if you look really closely, you'll start to see that foundation is full of cracks.
Yeah, a museum. That's pretty much what it's become. Because while we're all just living our lives, something else is happening. An invisible force is just eating the old financial world alive. Not with guns and masks, but with something way, way more powerful.
Look, this isn't just about a cooler app or a slick new credit card. What we're witnessing is an extinction level event for old school banking. It's a full-blown revolution, and it's happening right now, literally in the palm of your hand.
And that gets us to the big, central question we're going to unpack in this explainer. Is that system you trust to keep your money safe actually the very thing putting it at risk? Okay, so let's start with the old guard, right? Traditional banks. They project this image of being totally indestructible, all concrete and steel. But what's actually holding the whole thing together? Well, the answer is this. The core operating system, the digital brain of these huge global institutions, is powered by a technology called COBOL.
And what on earth is COBOL? It's a programming language from 1959. Just let that sink in for a second. 1959. We're not talking vintage coal here. This is like trying to power a brand new Tesla with a coal-fired steam engine from the 1800s. It is completely, fundamentally wrong for the world we live in today.
So, what does that ancient tech actually mean for you? It means that every time you tap your card, that signal has to fight its way through decades of slow, clunky, patched together systems. It's expensive, it's inefficient, and here's the killer, it's blind. It can't see what's happening in real time. All right, so now let's flip the script and look at the challengers. These guys didn't just slap a new coat of paint on the old system. Nope, they tore it all down and built something brand new from the ground up. You've heard the names, Revolut, Chime, Monzo, Nubank. Instead of sinking money into giant physical branches, they poured it all into building powerful, modern digital systems. See, they're not really banks that have an app. They're tech companies that just happen to move money. And this right here, this slide gets to the absolute core of the difference. A traditional bank, it looks at a static snapshot of your past, some credit score from 6 years ago. But a neobank, it's watching a live feed of your present. It cares about what you're doing right now. And that difference isn't just a minor feature. It is a lethal advantage because they can see everything in real time. They can give you an instant loan decision. They can offer you savings tools that actually work, and they can spot and block fraud the second it happens. That's a level of speed and precision the old steam engines of banking can't even dream of competing with. But, of course, all this amazing, seamless convenience, it comes with a price. It's a trade-off. It's a bit of a jagged pill, and you really need to understand what you're swallowing. And here is the big twist. In our rush for a better, slicker user experience, we might have completely overlooked what we were giving up to get it. I mean, think about it. We've literally traded the physical security of a steel vault for the digital security of a password. We've replaced the accountability you get from a face-to-face chat with a manager for the cold efficiency of a chatbot. And it all works perfectly until it doesn't. When the system glitches, when the server goes down, when your money is trapped behind a frozen screen, who exactly are you supposed to call? And this is the terrifying new reality. There is no branch manager you can go yell at. There is no physical door you can bang on and demand to see someone. In that moment of crisis, you're not a person anymore. You are just a user ID, a line of data floating in the cloud, basically just hoping some algorithm eventually gets around to fixing your problem. So this is the dilemma we're all in, right? Is your old bank obsolete? Oh, absolutely. Yes, its technology is a dinosaur. But is this shiny new replacement actually safe? Well, that's the gamble we're all taking right now. So the path forward here isn't about picking a side and going all in. No, it's about being smart.
It's about developing a hybrid strategy that takes the best of both worlds.
And this perfectly lays out the two traps you have to avoid. On one side, you have the nostalgic view. Don't let your attachment to the good old days cost you real money in fees and lost opportunities. But on the other side, you have the reckless view. Don't let the obsession with speed and convenience make you gamble with your actual security.
So this all leads to a new, really practical mindset. Let's make it super simple. Your life savings, your emergency fund, the money you absolutely cannot afford to lose, that belongs in the insured vault of a traditional bank. But for your everyday life, your paycheck, paying your bills, splitting a dinner with friends, that's where you use the code, the speed and low fees of the neobank. It's just about using the right tool for the right job.
Because look, this revolution isn't coming. It's already here. It's not waiting for any of us to get comfortable. The entire financial world has been rewritten from the ground up. And the choice is pretty simple. Update your mindset to play in this new world, or risk getting deleted yourself.